What is up, Hardcore Nation? It's Hardcore Christopher here, and I don't have a cover. Instead, I have a song that I have been working around in my head because I'm trying to fit all of my covers into one song. So I don't know how this is I don't know how this is going to go. But let's give it a shot. By the way, I'm not gonna go in order of when I did the covers. So, for example, I'm not going to do Hellfire first, all the way to my recent cover, which was not it's either Not One of Us or One of Us. I've from The Lion King. And Earthling asked me. So hi Johnny. He asked me, how do I know all these things? I simply replied back, I didn't know that off the top of my head. I actually had to look it up. So, let's get right into this, what I am going to guess will be a disaster of a song. All right. Okay. Why don't you just give up these covers? There's nothing you can do. You don't have the voice for this. You see, why don't you just see what everyone else sees? And that's your voice isn't cut out to be this way. You're weird, you're wacky, you're quirky, but you don't have the will. You don't have the purpose. And besides, who wants your covers anyway? You know? Well, let me tell you something that you don't know. You've done 11 covers from Hellfire to One of Us, and they didn't move the meter. They didn't move them at all. So why are you still doing this when you could be a failure just like them all? You done? Not quite. I got one more line to say. You know you're like Prince Ali when the genie said. Which genie you talking about? Wait, there's more than one genie? Yes! There's the blue genie that was played by Robin Williams. Then Jafar wished to become a genie. Oh, got you stumped, didn't I? Yeah. All right. So you done? Yeah, you took all the fire out of me, so I gotta think of new lines. Why don't you go? I never thought you'd ask. So let me ask this right now. Why do you say that? Why do you say I don't have what it takes? You see, when I lifted up my head, I saw a pretty face known as the world that is in a bunch of hate. But you see it right now. If they would just live by the motto of Hakuna Matata, what a wonderful phrase. Hakuna Matata ain't no passing craze, it means no worries. That's what Hakuna Matata means, and you know that. But let me ask you something. Why are you obsessed? You're like Frollo and Esmeralda. You see, Frollo sung Hellfire, and it went something like this. Hellfire, hellfire. This fire in my skin, this burning desire is turning me to sin. You see, Frollo lusted after Esmeralda. He wouldn't take no for an answer. And you see, there's something that you don't know about me. Unlike Scar, I'm not preparing the coup of the century. I'm not gonna kill the king. All I want you to do is let me go so I can be free. You want me to let you go, huh? Uh-huh. Well, let me tell you something. That's not gonna happen. Because everything you touch becomes a disaster. It's like you have the Midas touch, but instead of turning everything to gold, you turn everything into a disaster. That is so. Well, you see, in the song Suddenly Seymour, there came a time when Audrey looked at Seymour and said she was his man, but she didn't know that Seymour had killed her boyfriend. Even though her boyfriend was a jerk, and now you're being a jerk, so why don't you again let me go and let me be free and let me do what I want to do, and what I want to do is cover. You see, there was a time when I would go, feed me more, feed me more. But you see, that's where you came in and you shut me down when all you were doing was sleeping in my history. Wait, who are you anyway? You don't know? I'm the voice in your head that whispers to you. I'm the voice of doubt, and you'll never get me out. Really? Yeah. Now, what are you gonna do about it? I can think of can think of a few ways. All right. Well, what are those few ways? You see, unlike Scar, who was jealous of Mufasa, that is why he killed his brother. That is why Simba was made to go away. And then he met Timon and Pumbaa, and then he learned the meaning of Hakuna Matata. So what? So, you're a deception, a disgrace. You're not part of me and you never will be. Buddy, I'm already a part of you. Deception. Disgrace. I knew you were evil from when you set into place. You already knew I was here. So maybe I'll make a man out of you. And there's one quick thing that I got to say. Let it go, let it go. Can't hold it back anymore. Let it go, let it go. I'm gonna open up the door. I don't care what you're going to say. I'm holding the door. So why don't you walk out before before I make a little footnote out of you. Got any more lines to throw? No, you've won this round, but I'll be back.